How's it going, you wonderful people? It's Jay, and in today's video we're going to be looking at our predictions for Nintendo Direct June 2022. Let's do this! So normally June is E3 month, but this year there won't be any E3, so it's up to publishers and developers to kind of go away and do their own thing. We've already had Sony, Microsoft is coming up, so where is Nintendo? I think that Nintendo will be holding their Direct either this week, like tomorrow, or maybe Thursday, but most likely probably next week, maybe next Tuesday the 14th of June. That is my prediction. Who knows? Let's start the Nintendo Direct predictions with a big one, a new Mario game. A new Mario game on a Nintendo console? What are the odds? Super Mario Odyssey launched way back in 2017, we've had Super Mario Maker 2 in 2019, the plumber and his friends have dipped their toes in sports spin-offs and haunted mansions, but we've not had a headline Mario game in years. A dedicated 2D Mario game does make more sense, but it would be great to see a brand new visual style rather than just a new Super Mario Bros. Kid Icarus is due a little comeback about now, right? With Smash Bros. Ultimate finally wrapped up with the DLC roster, could Sakurai jump back onto his second baby? For those who don't know, Masahiro Sakurai is the creator of the Smash series, the Angel with a Bow Pit, and Kirby, a true gaming icon. Could we finally see Kid Icarus return? A port of the 3DS version might be a little bit tricky, but a remastered Uprising could be a great addition to the Switch roster, upscaled and reworked to support classic controls. It's something fellow Twitch streamer Nintendo Gamer 1992 would love to happen. It's been rumoured for months and months and months. Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games for the Switch. Given we've already got NES, SNES and N64 games, the next step would logically be those handheld gems that really deserve a comeback. There's so many incredible releases that could be perfect on Switch. The most obvious being Pokemon, Donkey Kong Land, Mario Land, Metroid Fusion, Mega Man, Golden Sun, Final Fantasy, loads of great games. The Zelda Oracle of Seasons and Ages are rumoured for the Direct, so perhaps they could launch on the Game Boy service on Switch. Speaking of classic games, there are heavy rumours that Goldeneye could finally see a re-release. Really? A licensed classic that has been shot down many times? Trademarks have been updated this year, and there are heavy rumours that the iconic N64 shooter could finally be reborn for a new generation. There is already an Xbox Remastered version waiting in the wings, so perhaps the original version could be added to the N64 catalogue on Switch, with the Xbox getting the reworked edition, or maybe both consoles could get a share of the remake given that Microsoft and Nintendo are on good terms. Kirby has gotten a lot of love this year, with the pink powerhouse getting a gorgeous new platformer, but what about a certain cheeky dinosaur? Everybody loves Yoshi, and one of the best games on Wii U was the incredibly cute Yoshi's Woolly World. Super fuzzy, effortlessly cute, and just a solid platformer all round. There was an expanded port on the 3DS with Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World, and reworking that onto Switch would be a great way of bringing back that adorable dinosaur, or maybe even a sequel. I still can't believe that Mario Kart has DLC, not just a few tracks, but a whopping 48 more tracks coming up in the next year, doubling the entire package. It's bonkers. One thing we don't know though is when Nintendo are planning to drop each batch, only that it's going to happen by the end of 2023. With a Direct coming up, could Nintendo showcase Wave 2? It's really likely they would. And can you imagine we get a release on that day? Imagine if Nintendo said, "These courses will be available shortly after this presentation." That would be so good. Speaking of DLC, I've said it before and I'll say it again, Mario Party Superstars needs DLC. We have a few videos looking at boards somewhere in the top corner of this video that we need to see in the game, and Superstars definitely needs extra content. 5 more boards would be so good. Imagine having 10 boards in the game. Perfect. But knowing Nintendo, if they do, maybe we'll only get 1 or 2 more, but any additional content for this game would be so welcome. We have a date for Splatoon 3! It's out this September, and the squids are excited for what's to come with the latest shooter. It feels so long away, months of an excruciating wait for more ink splatting action. What maps await us, new weapons, a brand new story mode, and most importantly, those delicious sweet turf war matches. In the past we've had demos or test fires, so it would be great to get a test fire date for Splatoon 3. Samus has already crept out the shadows and taken the spotlight with an exceptional comeback in Metroid Dread. The Bounty Hunter took the crown for one of the best releases of 2021. Atmospheric, fluid, challenging. We know that Metroid Prime 4 is somewhere out there, but there's been rumours of Metroid Prime, the first game, getting remake treatment. A remastered HD release, whether it's the entire trilogy or just the first game, would make so much sense and introduce newcomers to this series as well. Of course, it wouldn't be a direct without Zelda content. We know that the sequel to Breath of the Wild is a while away. It's currently booked in for next year. It's probably unlikely we get too much news during this direct, maybe saving the bulk of goodness towards the end of this year, but a short sequence and a final name reveal would make so much sense to really start building the hype up as we creep ever slowly up to the release. Maybe even little light story teasers to really get us guessing and craving more. So, with Breath of the Wild sequel delayed till next year, what would Nintendo fill the gaps with for the rest of 2022? There are rumours that Nintendo are eager to bash out Zelda content each year. We had Skyward Sword HD last year, Hyrule Warriors the year before, so what will this year bring? Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD Remastered! Ports of the Wii U version make a lot of sense, and perhaps Nintendo have been just banking, kind of saving these games to fill the gaps in case Breath of the Wild needs to be delayed. And it has. So having these two iconic games on Switch would be amazing, and it makes sense for them to release it this year before Breath of the Wild 2 next year. But one thing's for sure, if Nintendo hold a direct this month, it's gonna be massive. I'm sure there'll be loads of really good announcements. So let's have a look at some of our predictions. So there we go, a hearty helping of Nintendo Direct predictions. What do you think Nintendo will show in their Direct? Do you think our predictions are kinda true, almost true, a load of Luigi baloney? Let us know with a comment below. And if you like this video, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, more geeky, more Nintendo videos, you may want to hit that subscribe button. You know you want to. And before you move on to the next video, be sure to check out our exclusive merch, Geeky and Gaming Designs voted for by you. Links are in the description below. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.